Family photo. Hello, and welcome to me trying gluten-free items from Trader Joe's as a gluten-free person. Disclaimer, I'm not celiac. I don't have celiac disease, but I am gluten intolerant, so that shit makes my stomach hurt sometimes. I avoid it 99% of the time, 1% being cross-contamination. I let the cross-contamination slide. I look the other way. It also makes my skin freak out, and as someone with sensitive skin, I don't need another thing triggering my skin. So yeah, let's go to Trader Joe's. So the fragrances I'm wearing for today are Glossier You and Caswell Macy Almond. My bottle is decanted because my original bottle exploded in my hand. Here I am in my car all swagged out and ready to go. And this is me in front of Trader Joe's, as you can tell. Here's some sneaky footage of me walking around with my phone recording from my pocket. And here's me walking back to my car with all the goods. So we're going to start off with our first item. But before that, I'm going to go ahead and crack open a cold one with the guys. Why was that so hard to crack open? Not from Trader Joe's. This is Olipop Cherry Cola. One of my faves. I love Olipop. Alright, so first things first. Cacio e pepe puffs. I'm not gonna lie, I was eyeballing these so hard when I was at the store, trying to taste it with my mind. Cacio e pepe is a deceptively simple Italian pasta dish that just means cheese and pepper. Okay, smell test. They smell slightly cheesy and slightly like oil. Yes. Now we're gonna test out the crunch factor. It's pretty good. It tastes like a corn puff with pepper, like a white cheddar corn puff with pepper. Hi, Courage. My dog is here. Oh my gosh, I don't know if this is normal, but the second ingredient for this is organic high oleic sunflower oil. What? So you're telling me this is like, aside from the cornmeal, this is mostly sunflower oil? That's like, how? For the appearance of both the packaging and the product itself, I'm gonna give it a 7 out of 10. Like, average, doesn't really like scream out to me. I guess the cacio e pepe twist is interesting and like not super common. For the taste, I'm gonna give it a 8 out of 10. It was pretty good, pretty solid. For a buy rating, I'm gonna give it a 7.5 out of 10. For the next item, another crisp. We're gonna go with the plantain crisps. This one says, twice fried plantains go by different names in different countries, but they all have one thing in common. They are unusually crispy, savory treats that are perfect for snacking and dipping. Okay, this is what it looks like. Smells like nothing. Slightly oily. Time for the crunch test. Wow, that is very, 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 very delicious. These are they're very simple, yet exquisite. The perfect crunch, the perfect saltiness, and the perfect oiliness. Packaging appearance and product appearance, I'm gonna give that a 7 out of 10. I mean, like, it's unassuming, it's plantain chips. For taste, I'm gonna give that a 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. I've had plantain chips in the past, and none of them have been as good as that one. Very, very delicious, simple yet addicting. For Buyability, I'm going to give that a 10 out of 10. I can foresee myself definitely buying that in the future. Up next, we have gluten free chicken nuggets. Slightly burnt because I didn't hear the timer go off. So, what they look like, I'm pairing it with some Trader Joe's barbecue sauce. Time for the crunch test. Mmm, it's pretty good. Dude, this shit got me feeling like a report of the week. They're pretty good. They're like juicy and crunchy and taste like a chicken nugget. It's like not the chicken nugget that's like mechanically separated chicken that's like formed into a paste. It's like actually got strands of chicken. You guys ever eat chicken nuggets with ranch? It's like, it sounds a little cursed, but it's pretty good. Packaging and how the product looks, I'm gonna have to give them a 6 because the packaging is kind of ugh, and um, the image of the chicken nuggets on the package look kind of bad. For taste, I think I'm gonna give it a 7 out of 10. I mean, it tasted normal. I've had better gluten-free chicken nuggets. For buyability, I'm gonna give it a 7 out of 10 as well because um I don't know. I mean, like, it's good, but it's, you know what? I'm gonna bump that to an 8 out of 10 because it was only $4.99, and that's like pretty inexpensive for gluten-free chicken nuggets. For our next product, we have the gluten-free cinnamon coffee cake muffins. Now, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I've had these before, but like, they're so good. I had to include it to this video. Look at this cute little box cutter. In the shape of a it's in the shape of a bear, and it's got a magnet on the back, and you lift the blade up with this thing. It's like the smallest little box cutter. Cute. This was like $1 or something from Daiso. All of the gluten-free muffins from Trader Joe's are honestly so good. It's insane. Mhm. Mhm. I reapplied my lip gloss right before eating this muffin, and I don't know why, because I think I just ate my lip gloss. I wonder how much lip gloss I've eaten in my lifetime. I'm a chronic lip gloss wearer, and I don't wipe it off before I eat, so. As someone that wasn't always gluten free their entire life, this is way, coffee cake muffin is way better than any coffee cake I've ever had ever, like, including the gluten ones. For packaging and how the product looks, I'm gonna give them an 8 out of 10. I mean, it looks fine. It's not ugly, but it's definitely not like enticing. For product taste, I'm gonna give it a 10 out of 10, obviously. And for buyability, 10 out of 10. Will repurchase. Last but not least, this was the product that actually made me go to Trader Joe's today. I don't know how to pronounce it. Kanum kruk. Kanum kruk. I think that's how you pronounce it. These are like these Thai pancakes made out of coconut milk. What's interesting is they're like a sheet, which is strange because they're usually like individual. I really hope that this tastes good because this is not one of my favorite desserts, but I do like it. I've had them at Thai Town, made by real Thai people. I would guess that that is like pretty authentic. First, we're going to try a little crisp from the edge. Now, for the actual pancake, it's like smoking. It's smoking hot. It's like it just came out of the oven. I accidentally mashed it into the fork. Mm, they're pretty good. Not as sweet as what I've had in Thai Town. If you don't know what Thai Town is, it's a part of LA with a bunch of like Thai establishments. Yeah, it's pretty good. It's just not as sweet and also doesn't look exactly the same as what I've had before. Also doesn't look like the photo on the box. But it's pretty good and I do enjoy it. It's got a crisp top and the inside is very creamy and milky, almost like custard. And it's just got a little whisper of sweetness, like barely sweet. And it tastes like coconut. I think it's made from coconut and rice. So the coconut gives it like a milkiness and the rice gives it like a chewiness. I'd say it's pretty solid for like not having to drive all the way to Thai Town or going to Thailand. The ones I've had from Thai Town like look like this, but instead of it being half of a circle, there's like another one on top. I think this should give you an idea for like what the texture is like. It's like lightly crisp on the outside and like pudding on the inside. I actually really enjoy all these crisp edges. It's kind of like my favorite part. Based on the packaging and the actual product, I'm gonna give it a 7 out of 10. No, 8. No, 7.5 out of 10. Mostly from the packaging alone, just because the packaging looks pretty cool. The actual product itself looks a little sad. It's just not, it doesn't have as much browning as like the image on the box. I'm gonna give it a 7. I like the milky creaminess of it. I like the texture. It's missing a little bit of sweetness, so that's why it's not a higher number. And by ability, I would give it a 7 as well. Like, I can see myself buying it again. I can see myself passing it up as I walk through the aisles of Trader Joe's. I also got these, but they're not gluten free. It says contain soy, may contain wheat, milk, peanut, almond, cashew, coconut, hazelnut, and pecan. So probably has like cross contamination. I'm not allergic to gluten. I'm just gluten intolerant. I have 2 bonus products. The first bonus product would be the dolmas. Again, I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly. They are like rice wrapped in grapevine leaf. They're very good and delicious. They look unassuming, but they're pretty good. I think there's like olive oil in there somewhere. That is one of my favorite like lazy meals. I'll just open a can of dolmas and just eat it straight out of the can. And second, they're chicken and cheese tamales. They're pretty good, pretty solid as well. Like I've had my fair share of tamales living in Southern California, um, and I would say they're pretty up to par with what I'm used to. So that's pretty impressive coming from like a microwavable meal. Trader Joe's has a lot of sleeper hits. I would have to say that sometimes the seasoning of their food is not really my style, which is ironic because they make their own seasoning mixes, and I do really like the mushroom umami one. That's pretty good. Let me know if you want me to, what kind of videos you guys want to see. Perfume, taste tests. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. And if you'd like to, you can follow me on at gutsy ponzi on Instagram. Please check out my music, Gutsy Ponzi, anywhere you stream music. Yeah, I guess that's it. Thank you for watching, and say goodbye to the little alien guy.